Amara sat beside the lotus pond, her sorrow etched deeply in her downcast eyes and trembling hands. She stared at the water, tears cascading into the ripples. Merging with the stillness of the pond, the lotus flowers floated serenely, their petals unblemished by the tears of those who mourned. The Buddha approached with a measured grace, his robes swaying gently in the breeze. He paused a few steps away, allowing her grief to breathe, unburdened by intrusion. His eyes, calm as the midnight sea, reflected the depths of her sorrow without judgment or question. "Child," the Buddha said softly, his voice akin to a whisper of wind through bamboo, "why does your heart carry such weight?" Amara turned toward the voice, startled but not fearful. Her words faltered, caught between sorrow and shame. "Lord, my love has left me. My heart feels torn apart, and the world is devoid of color." Love, true love, seeks freedom. The disciples nodded, though some seemed lost in thought, grappling with the subtle yet profound distinction Buddha had presented. Clinging to what fades brings pain. "But Lord," Amara protested, her voice breaking, "how can I not grieve for something so precious, so deeply entwined with my being?" The Buddha extended his hand toward the pond, pointing at a single lotus flower, its petals radiant under the sunlight. "Amara, do you see the beauty of that lotus? It thrives amidst the murky waters, untarnished by despair." She nodded, her tears momentarily halted by curiosity, her gaze fixed on the flower as though it held answers. The Buddha continued, his words flowing like a river's gentle current, steady and unwavering. "The lotus knows no permanence. It blooms today, wilts tomorrow, yet it fulfills its purpose, bringing beauty and life." His gaze met hers, his eyes a mirror reflecting her soul's turmoil. "Clinging stems from fear," Buddha continued, addressing the gathering. "It is the ego's cry. This is mine, and I am incomplete without it. Then what, Lord, should I do with this pain that burns within me? You must learn to let go." "Child," the Buddha said, his voice imbued with compassion, "suffering arises from attachment, from desires unmet and expectations unfulfilled. Release them, and you shall find peace." Amara's heart ached at the thought of letting go. Yet a glimmer of relief sparked within her. "How do I let go, Lord? The memories, the love, the dreams, they haunt me." The Buddha smiled gently, his presence as soothing as the shade of an ancient tree. "Through understanding, Amara, through the path I shall share with you, the path of the Four Noble Truths." He began to explain, his words forming a bridge between her pain and her potential for freedom. "First, acknowledge the truth of suffering. Dukkha, life is filled with moments of pain, loss, and longing." Amara listened intently, her tears drying as the weight of his wisdom anchored her restless soul. The Buddha continued, his tone unwavering, a beacon guiding a ship through stormy seas. "Second, understand the origin of suffering. Samudaya, it stems from craving, tanha, and attachment to impermanent things." He gestured toward the lotus, its petals gently swaying. "Like this flower, all things are fleeting." Amara nodded, her mind beginning to untangle the knots of her anguish. The disciples bowed their heads, acknowledging the gravity of the teachings and their responsibility to embody them in their lives. The monk with the injured bird released a deep sigh, his hands trembling as he prepared to set it free. By letting go of craving and attachment, peace becomes attainable. His eyes sparkled with the light of profound truth. Tears welled in the monk's eyes, but his face bore a serene expression, as though he had touched a profound truth. Buddha said, "In letting go, you have loved deeply. In releasing, you have embraced the essence of the lotus." The disciples sat quietly, their hearts resonating with the lesson, their minds contemplating the path to love without clinging. "It is the path to enlightenment." He outlined the steps, each one a stepping stone across the turbulent waters of life. Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, he began. His voice steady as a drumbeat. Right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, he concluded. His gaze unwavering. These eightfold steps lead to the cessation of suffering, to wisdom and compassion. Amara absorbed his words, her mind alight with understanding, her heart stirred by possibility. Lord, will walking this path heal the wound within me? The path will not erase the pain. Amara, the Buddha replied, his tone filled with gentle honesty, but it will transform it. Suffering, when understood, becomes a teacher, a guide toward deeper wisdom. Amara looked again at the lotus, its petals now seeming to radiate not just beauty but also lessons of resilience. I wish to walk this path, Lord. Teach me, guide me, so that I may find peace. The Buddha placed his hand on hers, the gesture as light as a feather, yet as grounding as the earth beneath. The journey begins with you, Amara, with your intention to seek truth and to cultivate compassion for yourself and others. Amara nodded, her tears now of resolve rather than despair. The lotus pond bore witness to her transformation, its waters reflecting the first glimmers of her newfound peace. The Buddha rose, his presence as commanding as the rising sun. Let us walk together, Amara, for the path to enlightenment is open to all who seek it. As they walked away from the pond, the lotus flowers swayed gently, their petals a testament to the impermanence and beauty of life. Amara felt a lightness in her steps, her heart no longer weighed down by sorrow but lifted by the promise of wisdom. It is your response that matters. He gestured toward the lake as the ripples began to settle, restoring the reflection to its former clarity and stillness. Amara traveled with her empty bowl in hand. Her steps were deliberate, each one a testament to her commitment to the path of enlightenment. She entered Magadha, a village whose air seemed heavy with the whispers of hardship and loss. Jaya, a farmer whose hands bore the marks of toil, gazed hopelessly at his barren field. His crops had failed, and his spirit faltered under the crushing weight of impending hunger. Amara approached, her presence serene, like the calm after a storm. Why do you despair, farmer? Amara asked, her voice gentle, yet probing, seeking to uncover the roots of his suffering. My crops are gone. My family faces starvation, and I am powerless to change it, Jaya replied, his voice hollow. Amara placed her empty bowl before him, its surface reflecting the sunlight as if holding a promise. This bowl was once filled with sorrow, yet it now carries the potential for wisdom and grace, she said. Jaya's eyes lingered on the bowl, its emptiness echoing the void within his heart. Amara extended her hand. Come with me, she said, and let us seek the guidance of the Buddha. Reluctantly, yet yearning for solace, Jaya followed her to the monastery, where the Buddha awaited them. His presence was calming, like a gentle tide caressing a shore. The Buddha regarded Jaya with eyes that seemed to penetrate the depths of his soul. Farmer, the Buddha began, his voice steady, like the rhythm of a heartbeat. Tell me of your suffering. My crops have failed. My family suffers, and I am powerless to change their fate, Jaya replied, his anguish spilling forth. The Buddha gestured to the earth beneath them, its surface dry and cracked. The earth carries both drought and rain, both fertility and barrenness. It mirrors the impermanence of life. But, Lord, how can I find peace when my family faces hunger and despair? Jaya's voice trembled, his pain unrestrained. Peace arises not from control, but from acceptance, the Buddha replied, his words gentle yet firm. Suffering is born from resistance to impermanence. Amara listened intently, her heart resonating with the wisdom she had once sought for herself. The Buddha continued, his words shaping the air like the strokes of a painter's brush. The mind, like the field, must be cultivated. Seeds of resilience, effort, and mindfulness yield the harvest of peace and wisdom. Jaya's gaze shifted to the cracked earth, its barrenness reflecting his own sense of emptiness. Lord, how do I cultivate my mind when my heart is heavy with sorrow? Jaya asked, his voice tinged with desperation. The Buddha placed his hand on Jaya's shoulder, the gesture grounding him like roots stabilizing a tree. Through the path of right effort and right mindfulness, farmer, the Buddha said, turn your gaze inward, and sow the seeds of understanding. He guided Jaya through meditation, his teachings offering a wellspring of relief to the parched soil of his spirit. Breathe, and allow your thoughts to pass like clouds, neither clinging nor resisting. Focus on the present, not the past nor the future. As Jaya meditated, his tears began to flow, a release that carried the weight of his suffering away like a river's current. The Buddha's voice continued, its resonance imbued with compassion. Right effort means directing your energy toward growth. Even in adversity, tend to your mind as you would your fields. Amara watched, her empty bowl now seeming to hold the seeds of hope and transformation. Lord, I fear I cannot sustain such efforts. My strength is fleeting, like the rain that fails to nourish the earth. Jaya's words wavered, yet his spirit yearned for the solace he glimpsed. Strength lies not in permanence, farmer, but in resilience, the Buddha replied. Each effort, though small, contributes to the harvest of wisdom. Jaya nodded, the truth of the Buddha's words seeping into his consciousness like water into thirsty soil. Days turned to weeks, and Jaya began to embrace the teachings, his despair slowly transforming into determination. He cultivated his mind, planting seeds of effort, mindfulness, and understanding. The earth, though barren, no longer mirrored his soul. The farmer found solace in the present moment, his family's smiles rekindling a glimmer of hope within him. Amara stood beside him, her empty bowl no longer a symbol of sorrow but of potential and grace. The Buddha regarded Jaya with a knowing smile, his wisdom a guiding light for those willing to walk the path. Farmer, your journey has begun. The harvest of your mind shall sustain you, even when the harvest of your fields does not. Jaya bowed deeply, his heart brimming with gratitude for the teachings that had lifted his spirit. Amara and the Buddha watched as he returned to his fields, his steps deliberate, his gaze steady. Another day, another village, another soul healed through the grace of the Buddha's teachings. Amara carried her empty bowl, its emptiness now a reflection of possibility, not despair. Her journey continued, each step a testament to the power of resilience and the wisdom of impermanence. Another day, another journey, another seeker burdened by despair and yearning for the light of understanding. Amara walked with purpose, her empty bowl reflecting the lessons she had embraced and the wisdom yet to be gained. In the bustling city of Rajagaya, she encountered Ananda, a young poet with a forlorn expression. His ink-stained hands clutched a blank parchment, his eyes filled with a sorrow he could not articulate. Amara approached him, her presence steady, like a lighthouse guiding lost ships. Why do you linger in silence, poet? Amara asked, her voice gentle yet resonant, inviting him to share his burden. Ananda sighed, his shoulders slumping under the weight of his inner turmoil. I write of love and beauty, yet my words have withered. My heart feels empty, and inspiration eludes me. Amara regarded him with compassion, her own journey echoing in his struggle. Come with me, she said, offering her hand. Let us seek the Buddha's guidance, for he has shown me the way through despair. Reluctantly, Ananda accepted, his heart stirred by the possibility of finding solace. They arrived at the monastery, where the Buddha sat beneath a Bodhi tree, his presence radiating tranquility. He looked up as they approached, his gaze meeting Ananda's with profound understanding. "Poet," the Buddha said, his voice like the melody of a serene river. "What troubles your heart?" Ananda hesitated, then spoke, his words faltering like a broken string on a lute. "Lord, I have lost my voice, my inspiration, my purpose. My heart feels hollow, and my art has abandoned me." The Buddha gestured to a flickering lamp nearby, its flame wavering in the gentle breeze. "Do you see this flame, Ananda?" he asked, his tone inviting reflection. Ananda nodded, his eyes drawn to the fragile light. "The flame is small, yet it persists," the Buddha continued, his words imbued with meaning. "It dances despite the wind, refusing to be extinguished." Ananda's gaze softened, the flame mirroring the flicker of hope within him. "But Lord," Ananda said, his voice heavy with doubt, "what if the flame within me has already died?" The Buddha shook his head, a serene smile gracing his lips. "The flame within you has not died, poet. It merely seeks nourishment." He placed a hand on Ananda's shoulder, grounding him with the weight of his presence. "Feed it with the oil of compassion and the wick of understanding," the Buddha said. "Only then shall it grow and illuminate your path." Ananda listened, his heart stirring with the faintest whisper of inspiration. The Buddha began to teach, his words weaving a tapestry of wisdom. "The source of your suffering lies not in the absence of art, but in your attachment to its form." Ananda's brow furrowed, his mind grappling with the truth of the Buddha's words. "What then, Lord, should I seek, if not the art that once defined me?" The Buddha gestured to the surrounding trees, their branches swaying harmoniously with the wind. "Seek not to define yourself by transient forms, but by the essence of interconnectedness," he replied. "Your art is a reflection of life, not its foundation." Ananda's heart began to lighten, the weight of his expectations shifting into possibility. The Buddha guided him through meditation, his voice a steady anchor in the ebb and flow of thought. "Breathe, poet, and observe the tapestry of life unfolding within and around you. Let go of judgment and expectation." As Ananda meditated, the stillness revealed to him the symphony of existence, the rustle of leaves, the hum of life. The Buddha's teachings resonated like a chord struck in harmony, aligning his spirit with the essence of creation. The interconnectedness of all beings is the wellspring of inspiration, the Buddha said. Art flows not from control, but from surrender. Ananda opened his eyes. The world before him transformed. Colors seemed more vivid, sounds more profound, as if life itself had become his canvas. "Lord, I see now," Ananda said, his voice trembling with newfound clarity. "Art is not a product, but a process, a reflection of being." The Buddha nodded, his serene smile a testament to the depth of his understanding. "Go forth, poet, and let your words flow as freely as the river," the Buddha said. "Speak of the truths you have discovered, and may your art guide others toward the light." Ananda bowed deeply, his gratitude boundless, his heart alight with purpose. Days turned to weeks, and Ananda's poetry flourished, each verse a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. His words, like ripples in a pond, spread the Buddha's teachings far and wide, touching the hearts of those who read them. Amara watched him with pride, her empty bowl now a symbol of transformation and grace. Another day, another seeker, another soul guided toward healing and liberation by the Buddha's wisdom. The journey continued, each step a testament to the enduring light of truth and compassion. Clarity emerges, redirecting focus towards effective, purposeful actions unfolding. Arav nodded slowly. "Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you." Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.